Kate Garraway's heartbreaking nod to Derek as daughter Darcey leaves home. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. The Good Morning Britain presenter bid an emotional farewell to her eldest daughter. Good Morning Britain host Kate Garraway doted on her eldest daughter as she headed off to university. The 57-year-old ITV star was seen cramming in Darcey's belongings, which included a sweet tribute to her father, Derek Draper. Darcey, who recently turned 18, is said to love stacking game Jenga and was spotted carrying it in the car. Earlier this week, the youngster moved out of her childhood where she had been living with younger brother Billy, 15, Kate, and her late father Derek. Kate took to social media to share a sweet video of the duo making progress during the move. In the clip that she uploaded to Instagram, fans spotted some of Darcey's prized possessions. There was a framed photograph of Darcey and her family, with Derek taking center stage. Derek died at the age of 56 at the start of the year back in January. Also visible was a hat belonging to the former lobbyist, which Darcey was pictured wearing over the summer. Kate and Darcey headed to Wimbledon to watch the tennis back in July for a girls' day out where she donned the accessory. Derek lost his battle to long COVID after he was plagued with health woes after contracting the virus in March 2020. During his illness, Kate was open with the public about the 24-hour care he received and had to rely on support. The broadcaster has credited her children for giving her strength after she was forced to say goodbye to Derek, claiming they were a pillar of support. She said that Darcey would often sweetly check in on her, asking if she was okay and if she needed any help from the children. Back in August, Darcey opted to include her late parent in an important milestone by opening her A-level results at his grave on his birthday. Kate has already shared that the house feels quiet following the departure of her eldest child. She captioned the Instagram post by saying, "And just like that she was off. That tiny helpless baby we brought home from the hospital 18 years ago has gone to #uni. Just like thousands of other parents this weekend, I was playing that game of Jenga trying to get it all in the car. Thank goodness my beloved Victor has a massive boot." Kate Garraway, the beloved Good Morning Britain presenter, has been a picture of strength and resilience in recent years, but nothing could quite prepare her for the emotional moment when her eldest daughter, Darcey, left home for university. At 57, Kate is no stranger to heartache, but the bittersweet goodbye to Darcey, who recently turned 18, carried a deeply emotional weight. As Darcey set off on her new adventure, Kate's actions were a heartfelt nod to her late husband, Derek Draper, whose absence continues to cast a long shadow over their lives. In a video shared on Instagram, Kate captured the flurry of activity as she and Darcey packed up her belongings. Fans couldn't help but notice a framed photograph of the family, with Derek at the center, a poignant reminder of the love and connection they all once shared. It was clear that, despite Derek's passing in January, his presence would remain in their hearts as Darcey began this new chapter. Derek, who tragically lost his battle with long COVID earlier this year, had been a central figure in the Garraway family's lives. He had spent years battling severe health complications after contracting the virus in March 2020, and Kate had been unwavering in her public support of him during his struggles. His passing left a void in their home, one that Kate has bravely navigated with the support of her children. Darcey, in particular, has stepped up as a pillar of strength for her mother, often checking in on Kate, offering comfort, and providing a sense of stability in the midst of profound grief. As Darcey made her way to university, Kate couldn't help but reflect on how quickly time had passed. She captured her emotions perfectly with a simple yet powerful Instagram caption. "And just like that she was off. That tiny helpless baby we brought home from the hospital 18 years ago has gone to #uni. It was a moment of pride, sadness, and hope all rolled into one. In the midst of packing up Darcey's things, Kate couldn't help but smile at some of the personal items Darcey had chosen to bring along. Among the possessions, a beloved Jenga game, one of Darcey's favorite pastimes, was visible in the car. But the most touching tribute to Derek was a hat he had once worn, which Darcey had been spotted wearing during a day out at Wimbledon with Kate earlier in the summer. It was a gesture of love and remembrance, one that showed how Derek's memory continues to live on in their hearts. Kate had already shared with fans that the house feels quiet now that Darcey is gone. It's a new chapter for both mother and daughter, but it's clear that Kate's love for Derek remains as strong as ever. As Darcey steps into her future, she carries with her not only the lessons and love from her mother, but also the enduring memory of a father who was a guiding light, even in his absence.